Hello there, welcome to TechRadar Talks. I'm Hugh Langley, with me Mark Chaxfield.
Hello.
Today we're talking about the big topic of the day, Apple Music.
Yep.
So, Apple has turned around, made a U-turn on its decision and said that it is now going to pay artists for the 3-month trial period of Apple Music. Originally, its proposition was it was going to offer users of the service 3 months free trial and not pay artists or labels.
And why has it done this U-turn?
Because of Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift,
well,
influential
sort of.
musician Taylor Swift. Why would it U-turn? Because she shouted about it.
So Taylor Swift's not the first person to kind of come out about this.
No,
There have been a
not
few
at all.
artists and labels that have kicked off about, quite rightly, about Apple's decision not to pay for that 3 months. But Taylor Swift wrote an open letter to Apple over the weekend, and Apple responded very quickly and said, Eddie Q on Twitter said, "We hear you, Taylor Swift. We're going to pay for those 3 months."
So this is big. $1 trillion Apple managing to do a U-turn so quickly. Why are they doing it so quickly? Well, two questions. How have they done it so quickly? And also, why would they ever think it was a good idea not to pay artists or to do deals with the record labels for the first 3 months? It just makes no sense. It doesn't feel very Apple.
It's a terrible
thing to
idea,
do.
especially in this climate where you've got services like Tidal coming out saying we're going to pay an extra few percent.
We're all about the indies.
All about the indies. And then it's the indies that have been pressuring Apple for the last few days about this specifically. So it was an odd decision for Apple to make in that climate. And you're right, why has Apple turned around so quickly? I mean, the cynical side of you can say, this is sort of a massive marketing ploy. It's a bit of a conspiracy theory, but
perfect PR game, because also it hasn't happened yet. Obviously, Apple Music isn't out till the 30th of June.
No, not
so
at
this
all.
is all smoke and mirrors until that point. So actually, they've created this whole issue, this whole problem of not paying their artists before the actual service is out. So so Taylor Swift's actually probably done them a bit of a favour because it's got them back in the news.
Well, absolutely.
Before the end of June. So.
Yeah, and now I'm assuming Taylor Swift's going to put 1989 on.
Yeah, because that was the one album she was
service.
holding back. So she put all the other albums on there. Incidentally, she's not on Spotify at all.
Yeah.
But all the albums bar 1989. That was her kind of bargaining chip, wasn't it? It's like,
it was.
put the latest album on there if you pay us.
Yeah. So I think it's obviously a good move for Apple to make. I assume we're going to see all these artists the thing is Apple was sort of advertising artists that weren't actually agreed to be on the service at the event when they announced Apple Music. Yeah. So it's all been a bit dodgy, but now it feels like, well, okay, at least they're going to go out. And that they are paying a reasonable amount to the artists compared to Spotify. And Tidal pays a little bit more, but only very slightly, 3% or something. So it's not a huge amount.
Exactly, but it shows how key this 3-month trial is for Apple.
Absolutely.
This is the big thing to get people involved into Apple. Some would say that it's the big thing because you sign up for the 3 months and you may forget to unsign and you'll be on there forever. But it shows how big this trial period is going to be for Apple. And they've done such a U-turn. The issue I have is they've done it so quick. This is going to cost a lot of money for this company. I know they've got a lot of money, but that's potentially billions that they wouldn't have had to spend before.
Yeah.
So to do it, this just shows how important Apple
huge
Music is to Apple.
Yeah. So that's it for TechRadar Talks. Will you be signing up for Apple Music? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you again soon.